Hey, welcome back to Leah's Leaves. Today we're going to pick red noodle beans. But first I want to show you what's happening in my tomato jungle. That is a PVC trellis set on rebar that's completely collapsing under the weight of the tomatoes that are crawling up it. Oh, it's a fun problem to have. Let's see what we can find in here. First of all, way up in here, got the last few Shemeg Stew stuffs. That was my single seed challenge tomato. Over here we've got some Amish paste tomatoes. I'll be picking some of those today. This tomato plant, let's see, go in here. See if we can see some more. That's a San Marzano, and then under there is a Mexico midget. Here's the Mexico midget. I gotta really dig down in there. Then in the back, see those big oxheart tomatoes? Those are Gold King of Siberia. I've got some of those to pick. Right next to those are some Rutgers, and I think I've got some Golden Jubilee back there. And I have to dig, I have to climb through oregano and Bermuda grass to get to it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be back in this mess for a while. But there's a ton of tomatoes in there to pick. I love this cattle panel trellis. The tomatoes that are growing on it are growing so well, inside and out. And then I have little cucamelon vines growing up and through and around the tomatoes. That was a good idea. I'm going to do that again in the future. And more little cucamelons coming on. More flowers and more fruit. And then I have to show you my pink ponderosas. Oh my gosh. They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at these. They're enormous. We're expecting more rain today, so I'm going to pick those too. Look at these beautiful Gomphrena. They've become one of my favorite flowers that I grew this year. They're so poofy. And then right behind them, check this out, guys. Chinese Red Noodle Beans, also known as yard-long beans or cowpeas. I haven't been out here in a couple of days. Some of them have actually gotten a little bit bigger than I would want them, but they're still edible. A few of them, like this one, this is about 1.5 times the size that I really want. What I really want is one that's just about as thick as a pencil. These ones are a good size. So a couple of the big ones, I'm actually just going to leave on the plant and allow them to dry out, and I'll save the seeds from them. But all the rest I'm going to pick so that I can encourage the plant to continue fruiting. And there's some babies growing up here. And some more buds and blossoms still coming on. So I'm definitely going to get more beans as we go. That's a blossom with some baby beans on it. There's a blossom with some adolescent beans on it. When the blossoms fall off, then the beans grow to full size. So I'll be back in a minute to show you the finished haul. Look at that. Just for comparison, they're each about, between 18 inches and 2 feet approximately is a good time to grow them. I still have young ones on the vine to pick later after they've matured a little more. With all this rain, that'll happen in just a couple of days. And I kept 4 or 5 of the little bit overgrown ones on. And they'll just grow to full size and dry on the stalk. And I'll save the beans from them. This is my first year growing it. They're growing on a teepee trellis. Just made of bamboo stakes. And it's my first time growing them, and now that I've seen how prolific they are and how much food this produces and how pretty it's been in the yard, I'm definitely going to do this again. It's a big giant beanstalk. How wonderful. Anyway, I'm learning a lot, sharing it here. I hope you'll come grow with me, and I hope you'll try growing some red noodle beans. Bye.